Let's take a gentle stroll through a spicy little news story out of Oregon, where political fireworks are crackling louder than a Portland coffee shop on open mic night. So here's the scoop. President Trump recently announced that he's sending federal troops to the war-ravaged city of Portland. Now, if you're picturing tanks rolling through brunch spots, don't worry. So far, it looks like the show of force is confined to one place, a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE facility just south of downtown. But Oregon's Governor Tina Kotek is not having it. With a firm but friendly tone, she told the president directly, "Portland's doing just fine." Her message? The city's not a war zone, and the federal government should probably consult before bringing in the big boots. Kotek's on the phone with other Democratic governors and even her own attorney general to figure out if legal action is needed. She's also made it clear, no to deploying Oregon's National Guard. Meanwhile, Portland's mayor, police chief, and Democratic members of Congress all stood beside her, united in their message, "Let local leaders lead." Now, there have been protests outside the ICE facility for months, mostly peaceful, though 26 people have faced federal charges for things like arson and assault.
Yeah, so we are currently right outside the ICE facility on South Macadam. Now, first and foremost, I think it's important to note, while there are probably about 100 protesters here, it's anything but a war zone. I'm going to have our photographer, Devin Askew, show a little bit of what we're working with down here. Now, like I said, there's about 100 folks out here. This is the area that the president said earlier today was under siege and under attack by Antifa and domestic terrorists. And the picture that he painted is a grim one, but it doesn't really match what we're seeing here today. If you take a look around, you can see people in costumes marching around. There's a lot of chanting. There's a lot of gathering. There's some flowers being put down. But what we're not seeing is any sort of attack on the facility or anything like that. Now, I want you to take a look at some footage that I shot just a couple of hours ago. That's when a man was detained by federal agents. So what you're going to be looking at is some video that I shot on my phone, and this is what kind of keeps happening down here. Whenever a vehicle needs to come in or out of the ICE facility, they open the gates and a whole bunch of armed federal officers come out, push the protesters back, and allow vehicles to either enter or exit the facility. Now, each time they do that, things get caught up a little bit. People get more energized. There was one instance, and this is the video that we're showing you, where a man was actually detained